Good afternoon, everyone. We're back. Listen, I'm a little distracted right now because that was not my alert, and I don't know what the heck just happened. But whatever. it seems fixed. Wait. No, I see it. I found it. That's not correct. Why is it like that? Why did it change my gift sub? Guys. What is happening? I thought everything was fine. Hold on, I have to, like, fix this. Because that's not my gift sub alert. There. We'll just fix that preview. Why doesn't it let me test gift subs anymore? Listen, if you hear random noises, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be okay. I'll have to, like, get this all corrected at some point. I missed you all so much, too. Oh my gosh, it's been forever. Ugh. So much has been happening and going on, and it's fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm just fixing this stupid thing. We'll have to, like, fix the sounds and stuff at some point. I don't think I had any things for those anyway. But anyway, all this stuff is fixed, I think. Probably. Hopefully. It should all be good. Right? Right. We're gonna pretend that it's good. There had to be some scuff, right? There had to be something. Hold on. Let's get the game logged in while I'm sitting here, because I don't know if it's gonna have to do, like, all the file verification and stuff. I just did the download. I didn't want to, like, log in without figuring out whether or not it was gonna, like, do things. Controller, why are you not working? Of course there was scuff, right? Wait, I remember. We have to, like, click to get logged in. Why is there no sound? I probably have the sound turned off. There we go. This is why we triple check everything. So that we can inevitably still have scuff. Listen. If you expected perfection after not streaming for almost a year... There we go. Alright. I think we're good. Everything's still working? Everything has sound? Where did my mouse go? Oh, that's right. It makes my mouse disappear. After I do game things. This game takes over my mouse. I'm just double checking that everything is good in OBS. Don't mind me. It's our first stream back! Okay. I think we're good. We've got the game. The game! Look it! We haven't been here in forever. This is where I left off. Oh gosh, it's still loading. It doesn't like that. I think we're good now. I've been gone for so long that it's reminding me how to do things. Let's see. Let's... Here we go. This is how long we haven't been here. I haven't even been playing the game. I'm so far behind. Don't worry. I would never continue story without all of you. Game really do be learn to play game. Game like, hey, you haven't been here in forever. Are you sure you remember how to play? Are you sure you don't need some help? Just a little bit. Look it, I got rewards for exploring. I did do a little bit of exploring when I was still, like, semi-active. Just so that we could have, hey, look, new characters. Just so that we could have, like, the teleports. Oh, I missed something. I saw an exclamation point. Popular recently. I get... Oh, Jesus. Apparently I've been missing some pretty epic things. It's very loud. I agree. Holy crap. Anyway. Oh, looks like I've missed some stuff. That's a lot of exclamation points. Let's just get rid of them. That's not gonna let me get rid of it, is it? I don't know, it's doing stuff. I don't care. I'm closing it out. I don't need that right now. We just gotta get rid of these exclamation points. Is that's that? Okay, I gotta click out. There we go. You know what else I haven't done in forever? This. We've missed out on so many of these because I haven't even logged in. How many do we even have? We have a decent amount, despite me not playing for a very long time. I don't know if we'll be rolling on any of the new characters because I know nothing about them. Oh boy. The only event we care about is Lantern Rite and treasure-seeking Sealies. Oh, what all the rest of this is, but I don't care. Are you ready to get all of the mail? Are you ready? For all of this? For this whole... ooh, we were one day away from not getting a check-in reward. It is a lot of mail. I haven't checked my mail in, I'm pretty sure, months. Look at that. Oh... Look at all those Freemo gems! Holy shit, that's actually a lot of Freemo gems. Money! Experience! And look at the wings. We got new wings. We gotta test it on our... Recipes! What's this? Fonta? We got an exclusive Fonta? Okay, alright, now we delete. Ta-da! Empty! We did it! We checked all of the mail! Alright, wait, we gotta get the new recipe. There's a new recipe where... Oh, it wants me to use this thing. I don't care about that right now. Where's the recipe? Where is it? Yeah. Mega meaty sushi? Alright. We're gonna have to test out the characters and figure out what's going on with them. This thing is so cute. But maybe not today. I'm sure we've got plenty of time. Don't forget to collect your battle pass stuff, chat. It's very easy to do. Now look it. We probably have a lot of quests to do. Which one of these is Lantern Rite? Or did it begin yet? We gotta find out. Hold on. When's Lantern Rite? I could probably Google this faster. This is not what I wanted. None of this looks like Lantern Rite. When is Lantern Rite? Where was the... There we go. I remember. When? 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 I don't care about this. Lantern Rite when? See, there's this. Lantern Rite when? Lantern Rite when? Lantern Rite. When's Lantern Rite? I thought we were getting Lantern Rite. Google, help. Google.
Rebooting.
Genshin Impact Lantern Rite 2025. When? When is it? Where, when? Event sometime in version 5.3. What? Sometime after the update. But when? We don't have an exact date, apparently. Well, we're not gonna miss it. At the very least, we are not going to miss it. We are at least here for it. Can you tell I'm excited about Lantern, right? So anyway, if we're going through the rest of the game and everything's really loud, I'm gonna turn down the volume. This was my, companionship party when last I was playing. We've got some storying to do. I don't know which ones we, need to do first. We should probably do the like, main story, huh? So let's do that. Let's get started on that. We're not gonna do side quests, like daily commissions, because we'll get credit for that as we're going through. So I'm not worried about that. I kind of remember how to do some things. Oh, it's going to be horrible when we go to fight things. It'll be fun. We'll figure it out. Actually, I don't really remember how to use Arlecchino, but we will figure it out. Everything will be fine. Fish. I'm not distracted. There's shiny things. Listen, we might get potatoes. You know we always need potatoes. Story! Are you ready to continue the story, chat? Let's see if we can remember what happened last time. I know we had a whole big thing with Fiorina. We figured out her backstory. And there was the whole business with what's-his-face in Sumeru, the Wanderer. And we went through the story to save the dragon in, like, the Sumeru area. Shadow of Another World. That was when we went and encountered Child's teacher and fought the whale. We're not far enough yet to understand the story behind this, but I have done the fight a few times. So that's where we're at. We're figuring out the story with Father, I think. This feels loud. Does this feel loud? Hold on. Seems fine. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, seems fine. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it. But if we get into cutscenes and stuff, then it's really loud again. Then, yeah, it's loud. Maybe we'll turn down the music a little bit then. Maybe we can do, like... Oh. How do I do... Oh. Maybe that. Let's turn it down to 4 so it's a little bit quieter. No, that still feels really loud. Why is it so loud? I had this adjusted before. This seems better. If it's too quiet, we'll turn it back up.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Yeah, so do I. Kind of. I kill things.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vermara Village.
Yeah, I think it's really loud. We're gonna turn down the dialogue too when this is done.
Ah, so you're here about that then. You're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all.
So I just realized I had the volume turned up on my headset, and I'm actually hearing everything louder than it actually is. Just chalk that up to more scuff. I'm pretty sure it's fine now.
To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts.
Well, I'm different.
We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
Stream side quiet noise meanwhile. Ow, my ears. Yeah, that's what I was doing just now. I was like, why is everything so loud? Well, because I had my headset turned up. I'm being a dummy.
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
What? That's not what he
I'm
said.
sorry, I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
Is there anything else you can tell us?
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know?
Uh-huh.
We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now.
And?
At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
All right, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Why do I get the feeling the orange seahorse from One Piece stole memories from here? Oh, maybe we should go check in Fontaine and see if there's any seahorse in the what would we call those oceans? Would we call that water oceans?
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
Oh, look at that. He likes the guy that he doesn't remember. It is a bit odd that they all don't seem to remember much about him.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise.
Filler never happened.
There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
We'll find him.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Are you sure?
All right, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Hello, Genoxus. To Drew. Yeah, Happy New Year! Actually, I forgot about that. It is New Year, isn't it? Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. I hope it's been good for you all so far. It's a brand new year. Make of it whatever you will. Let's have a good new year. We'll do our best. Right? Oh, we scared the fish. Gonna catch it anyway. Oh, I need to turn the... Now I can't hear the music. There we go. Okay. Everything is back to reasonable levels now. Now they don't have my headphones blasting in my ears.
It's the guests I hear.
Exactly. Do our best.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Of course it is. I don't
Could you tell us a
regularly
bit about
lose or
him?
forget things.
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty.
Aw.
I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village.
This sounds like a nice
And
guy.
whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say.
Are they sure this guy isn't Zhongli? Just saying. Like, he visits everyone, and he's really nice. And he just disappears and nobody knows where he goes. And he always has the exact right thing to say. And he listens really... Are you sure it's not just Zhongli? He was just hanging out in your village for a little bit? Are you sure you weren't living with an Archon this entire time?
As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
I guess Zhongli's parents also couldn't live in the village, so that lines up. And Zhongli he has such big dad energy, and this guy sounds like a total dad energy. I think Zhongli paid a visit and just forgot to say goodbye to everyone. Maybe he's just Santa. You could be right. Maybe Zhongli is Santa. Zhongli, according to the stories, can take whatever form he wants. So, maybe Zhongli was Santa the entire time. We should all start believing in Santa.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much.
We love Zhongli too. Everybody does love Zhongli. And everybody does love Santa. So, I still am leaning towards maybe Zhongli. Or Santa. Both, because they're the same person.
But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I bet he doesn't.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
2 for 2. Nobody remembers his name or address. It's Zhongli. It's Santa Lee. Zhongta Lee. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Somebody figure out how to combine Santa and Zhongli into a good name. Janta.
Well, Traveler, what do you think?
I don't know. I'm still figuring out the name, Paimon. You gotta give me a minute. There's probably more to this case than meets the eye.
Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name.
Shanta Cleese.
And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
Or he's Zhongli. Say it's more like he's someone who only exists in people's memories. Zhongli.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with?
How dare you, Paimon? Zhongli obviously exists. He's in our party. In fact, I think he's in our party right now.
Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Zhongli only exists in our minds, constantly running through it. Could it be like what happened with Greater Lord Ruka... Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Like some sort of mass alteration of people's memories? I bet Zhongli could do that. I bet he could.
you two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
Sure am.
You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
That do be what I'm doing.
Sure are. We were just looking into the case.
Yeah, I think it's Zhongli. And Santa. Zhongli is
I'm so
Santa.
glad to hear that.
Are you?
Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission.
I just got here. How quickly did you think I would give up? I just got here. Wow. I feel insulted.
My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
So about his name. Do you happen to remember it? Because so far we're 2 for 2. Nobody seems to remember his name. We'll find
Yeah,
it.
no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Okay. We're going on an adventure. Adventure. Where? That way. I thought we were actually gonna follow her, but I guess not. This is fine. This means I can go at my own speed, on my own path, in whichever direction I want. Which involves climbing over everything. Because why would— ooh! Friend! Look at them! Big fluffy— hold on, friend. I gotta go this way for a second.
Solidify!
Let's get it on!
I don't remember how to use these characters. But hey, free companionship XP. I think I'm figuring it out. Oh. Those weren't the enemies. I totally intended to
Gather!
beat up all of those
Laid bare.
first. That was my plan all along. Okay. Anyway, this way.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories.
Okay.
We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been.
So you two sound really close. But you don't remember his name, do you?
I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
Do you know about the meatball?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all.
Okay.
Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
Yeah. But he listened to you, didn't he? And he had all the right things to say. And he had a lot of dad energy. I bet his name was Zhongli.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
Oh yeah. Used to have someone like that, a family member that I could talk to no matter what. But now I have a lot of friends who understand me and would be happy to hear me out. That's our brother! He's gone, missing, so is mine.
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me.
Aw.
No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient, too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him.
It's definitely Zhongli.
No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow, you two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
Like his name?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
Love how none of the villagers think, what if he got kidnapped? I know, right? Like, I thought about that too. Like, what if he just got kidnapped? Like, we talk about, oh, what if he just moved and didn't tell anyone? And he just vanished out of nowhere? Like, nobody considers that maybe he just got kidnapped? It is kind of weird, though, that nobody remembers his name.
I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
Oh, no, you were super helpful. Helped us understand him better.
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
Was always the same time of day and time never seems to pass. Also, isn't it time goes faster when you're relaxed, when you're enjoying yourself? Isn't it the opposite? Based on what we've learned, this is definitely not a regular missing persons case. Oh no, definitely not. What Atasa just told us about time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery. So we should look for him at dusk. Maybe.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
I mean, not really. They're always doing some kind of silly nonsense. That's why we love them. Hello?
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
Maybe. We should ask them. They seem to like bragging about these things.
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
But they didn't attack us yet. Well, alright then.
Solidify!
This probably isn't effective. Oh, I can't even use my ability yet. Dang.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. Transfixed.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That's okay. Oh, I forgot. We do still have to kill them after their shield runs down.
I will have
It's been
order.
too long.
Look alive!
The wind knows me.
Darn.
Solidify!
Overruled.
Oh god.
Into the wind.
Easy. There we go. Now our Chino's full.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
I hope you would
It was
run.
no trouble.
Question we should be asking now is, what is the Abyss Order doing around here? Well, they're kind of everywhere. We could have asked them They really like bragging about what they've done.
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vimara village have been a lot more active lately.
Have
They
they?
seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved.
We should ask.
Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers.
Yeah, I guess. We could go check on the village. Maybe we'll find...
Wait a second. The person... It's Dainsleif!
Dainsleif! Friend! Hello! Oh, we haven't seen you in forever!
It's you two.
Yeah, it is us two.
Oh,
it's
a friend
you.
of yours?
Yes.
Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Yep,
I thought we were
see
gonna
you
do
later,
that.
Tosa.
Bye! He looks like he's from Persona. He does. They should add him into Persona. He'd be a fun character,
Why
right?
do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
No.
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
There was more of them? Did you ask them what they were up to?
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
Not really. We're kind of looking for this guy who's missing that nobody seems to remember the name of. Do you happen to know anything about that?
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place.
Excuse you? Did you just insult me? It may have taken me a while to catch on, huh? That's fine.
The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
Oh yeah?
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
Make his other eye have a matching blue mark around it if he insults us again. Yes, I agree.
As things stand,
My fist
I
could
highly
beat his
doubt
face.
that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilly trail activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
And what is that?
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
And what is that, Mr. High and Mighty? Talking about how slow I am? You must have the answers, right? And you still owe us answers, that's right.
And you shall have them.
Uh-huh.
I never intended to hide anything from you.
Sure.
Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
Yeah, that's what you said last time, too. Return to the village and gather intel. Pretty.
Ah. So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It
We can ask
appears
them.
all we have by way of clues is increased hilly trail activity. And that is certainly not much to go off of.
How about the intel you promised me? Mr. Knows Everything, and says that I'm slow at picking it up?
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Is you?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
No, I think I'm missing information.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Sounds like a dragon.
Your brother?
There's another Dainsleif. What happened? What really happened in... Maybe... Yeah, I'm gonna ask that one.
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of Kanria. The wise Roptatir. The visionary Vedrfolnir. Gold Rhindaughter. The foul Sertologi. And Rehir of Solnari, Rerir.
So... we definitely don't know most of them, but Rhindaughter, we do know. That has to do with Albedo. His brother better be all red cloth and mask themed and wear it on the other side. Yes! That would be perfect.
No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait,
Screen's
some of
glitching
those
a
names
little.
sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master.
Who's Skirk? Yeah, the camera's shaking. I don't remember who Skirk is. Hold on. Hold. Hold. Oh, that's child's teacher. Got it.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedrfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Bum bum ba! Everything is connected. That's true. Then the stone slates we found in that rune in Fontaine, the ones that outlined Fontaine's prophecy, that was likely... Hold on, I haven't said this out loud yet. Vedrfolnir's doing as well.
They were once people of great esteem in Kanria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. The 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world.
The who now? Are we finally getting some answers? Who's the Vinster King? I have questions.
Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
Why? Why didn't they help? Were they part of it? We need more information. We need those answers that you promised us. Then my sibling came into contact with your brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
We're missing information here. We are definitely missing information. Thank you for telling me. Also, you're missing information too, I think.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osial and make a god or something?
God, that was forever ago. That was like Gosh, that must have been closer to the beginning of the game. Wow, we're really going back.
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Yep, that does happen. Yeah, I halted their plans. Well, I've halted their plans many times. They just find new ways to enact their plans. Or, I just think that I've been halting their plans this whole time, and in reality, I've just been, like, slowing them down and not actually halting them at all, and they're just letting me believe that I've been halting their plans this whole time. Which would not be, you know, unusual of them. I want to try to, like, move this over a little bit. There we go. I want to be able to see the little alert. There we go. That's better.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
I remember now. Hold on. I'm gonna read that in a second. I forgot how I usually used to position everything so that I could, like, be able to see everything that's going on. There we go. I knew something was missing. This goes here. There. Now I can see what the heck is going on. So I know if there's an ad coming up or something, and I can see when you've redeemed something. There we go, chat. Now I can see you better. It's very important to be able to see you. Memories, ley lines, the Loom of Fate, the missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection between all this?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
More investigating.
So tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
Poor Paimon, having to think hard. Her poor little brain was so tired. Didn't sleep well either. My head's a mess.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
He better give us answers this time. Like, real answers. Ainsliff. This way.
This is such a great place for a vacation.
Let's go. Story! Story time?
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here?
Because it's Dane. He's gotta be moody. Don't you know that? He needs to stare off into the distance.
Did something happen?
He needs us to ask him, doesn't he? He needs us to play this social game with him. What's wrong, Dane?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Kind of. They had a lot of dad
young
energy.
guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
What?
Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Huh. What exactly did you remember?
I remember
Is it Dane's brother?
handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
That's not good. Also, I've noticed something. See if it's... Yeah. My thing is not how it should be. There we go. I must have accidentally clicked the button at some point. Ta-da! All fixed. It's important to be able to see what the heck I am doing. And it's weird when I'm trying to watch what I'm doing and all the motions are the opposite. Have to get it mirrored properly. Better.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
So, wait, hold on. Did you actually give this person the field tiller's eye? Or did you just, like, imagine it in your head? And it's, like, a fake memory? Because I have concerns.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Yes, Paimon's very loud. How is that even possible? Also, is it back to, is it fake or real? Because if you actually gave him the thing, then we might have a really big problem. We might have, like, a really big problem.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all.
This raises another question. If he's implanting the memories into people, does he want to be found? It seems like he wants to be found. Otherwise, why would he give them these memories?
But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Maybe. What if that memory is real?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the Eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the Eye is still in our possession.
Wait, what if it's a trick?
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
What if it's a trick? Hold on, wait. Hold. If we go to where the eye is right now, they're gonna know where it is. Don't just go jogging to the eye, exactly. This is a bad idea. Good question, bad idea. Is there another way we can confirm that they don't have it without revealing the secret location where you hid it? Exactly, yeah, see? What if someone follows us? If we go straight there and someone is on our tail, aren't we just exposing the eye's location? Hi, Jack! Too true. It has been forever. This has been almost a year. I think we're about to fall for a trick. Maybe that's the reason the Abyss Order implanted that memory in the first place, to force Dane to confirm the eye's location. How I been? Crazy. How you been? Given what I know of him, though, I'm sure Dane has already thought of that possibility. Has he? Seems like he might already have a plan. Lead the way.
Of course.
Doing okay? Well, good. Okay is good, because okay is not bad. Okay, so before we go on an adventure and go figure out what the heck is going on here, I need to take a bathroom break. I know we just had an ad break, so I can't run another one to, like, make it so that we won't have ads for longer. But when the next one is ready to go, we'll just skip one to make up for it. So I will be right back. And you should all take a quick break, too, because if I know anything, I know that you all didn't take your break! You didn't! So go take your break now. Get some stretches, and hydrate, and get a snack, and I will be right back. I'm back. Welcome back, everyone. By the way, I forgot to show you all. We have a new thing. You may have already noticed, just over here, in the left corner. That's Donryu.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Father is speaking. Anyway, that's Donryu. There's Donryu over in the little corner here. Donryu's our little dragon. He's a cute little guy. Well, by the way, you can Donryu, this is a question we're gonna be asked. I know it's gonna come up. I'm probably gonna have to make a command for it or something. Donryu is whatever you want Donryu to be. I refer to Donryu as he. But that does not mean that you need to refer to Donryu as he. Donryu is whatever sings to you. So, if you see Donryu, and you think Donryu is a she, then Donryu is a she to you. Donryu has just always been a he to me. And that's just me. Yes! Donryu is adorable and precious. This is actually a plushy form of Donryu. I can show you right now, hold on. This is actually the plushy Donryu that we got special just for the holidays. Donryu is new to you, but old to me. It's just taken a long time. So that's plushy. This is normal Donryu. Donryu is precious and sweet and wonderful. And Donryu is very lovable. And he's my little guy. Someday, we'll have to get, like, Donryu's, like, full form. Because this is just itty-bitty Donryu that you get to see. There is more! There is more! So let's get plushy Donryu back. There's our plushie for the holidays. A Donryuable. That is a great pun. I love it. Okay, so the other one, hold on, is Blobryu. This is Blobryu. Blobryu is our extra special cute little Donryu form. Little Blobryu. Blobryu is a redeem. This is the normal Blobryu. You'll get to see the plushy Blobryu for now. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So there's plushy Blobryu. So this is the cute little blob that you get to call now when you do your redeem. This is our blob. And I love these plushies so much. They are so adorable. I can't, there aren't even words. There are no words for how much I adore them. I love them so much. I'm still going back and forth on just keeping the plushies on stream forever because I love them. They were made by Kate. All of them were made by Kate. This and this, both Donryus and both Blobryus were made by Kate. Kate is amazing. Show the both of the plushie, the Donryus too. Both of these were Kate. Kate is Donryu's mom. We will always go back to Kate for Donryu. And they are amazing. They remind you of baby Digimons? Yes. Yes. They sure do. So, that's your new little friend. It's your little Donryu. I have had Donryu for a long time. Donryu has been around for a very long time. Old friend. And I'm very excited that we finally get to have Donryu here with us. Waited a long time. But Donryu has all kinds of fun lore and story and all kinds of stuff that comes along with him. He's my little cutie. Look it. It's fishing. Wait, I'm just seeing which one. Because that blue light means that there's one that we can catch. Nah, I don't care about those. I'm still on a mission to gather lots of, like, majestic sea flaps. Precious pancakes. Oh gosh. We made a friend. You know, we could probably teleport and get to wherever we're going faster. Yeah, it's still pretty far away. We'll teleport. We'll teleport. Here we go. We keep going. I'm still getting used to, like, the various... all the stream things again. So, like, I'm still getting used to, the ads manager thing and stuff, so don't worry about it if this stream things are a bit odd, because I'm still remembering how everything works. I'm glad to be back. I missed you all. It was too long.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure.
We're leading them into a trap.
Let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Or wait. Was he tricking us the whole time? It's not really Dane, is it? Something's wrong with Dane.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Dane? Are you okay?
Hey, wait up!
Ooh, glowy. Head pats. Thank you for head pat stuff. We should probably have a proper party before we go in here, huh? Dane got hypnotized? He did. Let's go... We should probably bring heals. Just in case. Brings us to where he hid the eye before. Answers will soon be revealed. But when you step within, there seems to be something strange going on with Dane. Alright. Let's go. Let's find out what's going on. Please take off your training weights and release the inner Rockley. Yes. This is the party without the training weights. Not gonna lie, Dane has been the longest T since we see him so early. But he won't be properly introduced and playable till much later. Yes, if ever. If he's ever even introduced and playable. We don't know. That's the thing. Like, we might never get to play him. Like, what was her name? Gosh, I can't remember now. It's probably not gonna let me check it from in here, is it? Gotta go all the way back. This one. This person. What was her name? I can't remember. It doesn't tell me. I don't remember her name. I'll remember it randomly later. She was a pretty neat character. Senora, right? No. Something like that. It was something like that. All I remember is like it's like the Spanish word. Signora. Signora. Signora? Something like that? S-I-G-N-O-R-A. Yeah. Not sure we'll ever get to play her. She was a pretty cool character.
Gather!
Live!
None of your arrow nonsense.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Okay. We gotta look around for the hidden treasures. It would be pretty neat if she came back as a playable character. She was very well designed. Oh. They don't usually hide the treasures as much anymore. probably because people were missing them. And then you can't get them. See, they make them, like, super obvious, like this. Open chest! There we go. But I still like to look for them, just in case. Because that's Fremo gems. You care to have fun? Okay. Have a good day at work. Thanks for coming. It was good to see you again. We'll see you next time. Oh wait, we can go back. We can loop around. Da 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 da. Pretty little piano music. You gonna wake up? Hello? Yes, okay.
Crumble! Burst forth! Witness my great undertaking!
I'm starting to remember how to do this.
Stabilize!
Allow me.
It's nothing!
Easy. Do I get anything? No. Sad face. Made it! Toot-roo! Congratulations, you've done it. You have made it to the stream of all streams. This is the stream. It is a stream. Zhongli is our training wheels. You're right. Zhongli is our training wheels. It keeps us thoroughly shielded until we figure out what the heck we're doing again. We go down. We jump down the hole. Whee! What's the light pointing at? Okay.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Okay. So... easy. Oh, wait. Yeah, this should work. There, okay. And then we just need to do this one, right?
Ah, the door's open. Let's go.
Yeah.
Our destination is just up ahead.
Master puzzler. Amazing. Incredible. Couldn't possibly be defeated by any puzzle. I am fantastic. Legendary. You cannot ever defeat me. I am too good at puzzling. Hacha! I want more puzzles, though, actually. Like, I like the puzzling. I would like more puzzles. That's my favorite thing about exploring, is getting to do all the fun little puzzles to find the stuff. I just love exploring. I love the exploring, and I love the story. Are you ready for the big fight? This looks like a big fight room. Alright, let's go. This looks like a big important room.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Sure we can! We'll just bust a hole in the wall.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
His spidey sense is tingling. New frenemy?
They're here!
Oh, this is bad. Wait. If this is one of those dudes with the elemental shields, we're in for a bad time.
Solidify!
Oh.
This is order.
We might be okay.
Don't waste my time.
No, he's cheating. He's got a shield. Ah!
Gather!
It's okay. It's all right. We'll be fine.
Burst forth! Feel this ancient power!
Just means we have to play the long game.
Torrent, bring refuge! Yeah!
We just have to hit him a lot with elements. The only element in our team being Kokomi.
Solidify!
We'll be fine.
Give up.
Shoot.
It's nothing.
There we go.
Your life is mine.
It'll take a while, but we'll be safe the entire time. Easy.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here.
Yup.
Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see...
You okay, Dane?
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
I think they might be messing with his brain a little bit, and I'm a little concerned.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Also, I'm still not entirely sure that he's not, like, being manipulated, and I'm a little scared to follow his directions. Leave you here on your own? Will you be alright?
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager.
Oh?
Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Okay. Tane does have a point. I don't know, this seems kinda sus. Something still feels off. What am I missing? I don't like this. Are brothers here?
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You kept our brother from us! Why would you do that?
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Oh, shit. I don't know. I don't think Dane's gonna be okay.
The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
Yeah, that's, I feel like that's not going to end well. Let me just... We'll do a thing real quick here. Oops. I accidentally did a thing. Oopsie. Whoops. Let's just put that back in there. There we go. Hold on, guys.
The truth
I
of this world.
accidentally did a thing.
What could it be?
I'm trying to... I accidentally closed a thing that I did not want to close. There we go. It's okay. I fixed it. Alright. Yes, I am still dealing with behind-the-scenes scuff occasionally. Where's my... But I'm supposed to get meat when I kill those. It's because we're too close to the cutscene, isn't it? We'll get out of here and then there'll be random meat on the ground.
Look at those hilichurls over there.
Imagine if the reason they made the ley lines go out of whack is because our sibling wanted free mats. Actually, though.
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
They're taking a nap. I hear something. What do I hear? Is it the strange magical butterflies? Who's
In the
making...
New world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
Hello?
At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
The voices in our head are talking to us. It was someone's voice. You heard it too, Paimon?
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilichurls in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Mysterious voices. So is there random meat on the ground now? No. Not yet. Can I have those? Sweet. Free mats! Look, more mysterious butterflies!
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilichurls are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Huh. I think something's up with these butterflies. What if we just keep following them?
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
Are they listening to
In the
more
end,
story?
He whispered, softly.
God?
Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more.
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story.
Definitely a story.
Now that the hilichurls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least.
Sarah has something to say about
Let's
this.
put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
Oh, we're not following the butterflies anymore? Free mats? No, no, no. I want the things. There we go. To the village! Just had the thought that we could swim through the water the entire time and we probably wouldn't make it. We need to be on the other side, I think. So we'll cross the water. Where's the butterflies? They're not here. What if the people were talking to an invisible person the entire time? What if the reason that they don't remember their name or what they looked like or anything like that is because they were just talking to a disembodied voice? I got it. You don't remember them because they were a disembodied voice the whole time. I solved the mystery.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
Also, we heard God.
Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
They forgot that they're missing! Things just got even more complicated.
You know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadia.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadia about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
We should check in with the others.
You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
They've all forgotten the strange disembodied voice that they were all talking to. This way. Baram. Baram-you. Pretty.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Oh no.
Just as expected.
They don't remember.
That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Do you?
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
Do you know where he went? He's thinking of somebody else completely.
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
It's somebody completely different.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
What? I doubt returning to the past would be that simple. Given everything Dane mentioned about disturbances with the ley lines, I'd say it's far more likely this is related to memories in some way. I need to think carefully. What's really going on? Do we have any way we could test whether or not we got accidentally teleported to the past? We should go find the guy that this dude mentioned. I'm pretty sure he's talking about somebody else. Oh, did I miss something? What's really going on? We are presently traversing someone's memories? Does Paimon come with a built-in clock? I mean, we do use the Paimon menu to make time pass. So, maybe we're traversing someone's memories.
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Oh, it's gonna make me select all of them?
If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing. Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him, because there's been a change in people's memories.
Nah. This one.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the leyline disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
Yep, this makes sense. If we really are in someone's memory, then this is our chance to find him.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayram just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is.
I feel like the person that Bayram was talking about is not the person that we're looking for.
Good idea! That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
implant memories into the minds of others.
Right! That! Could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Implanting memories into the minds of others must be an imperfect process. There's no way the new memories could perfectly blend in with the old ones. Has to be some kind of tell. Scenes from false memories will not change. Time does not pass within false memories. False memories are easily forgotten. Time does not pass. We've seen that.
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion.
Also, somebody did say that, oddly, it didn't seem like the time was passing.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing! That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
I'm not used to seeing Paimon being smart. If we consider this in conjunction with what we already know, then the question of whose memory this is seems to have an obvious answer. Well, Atosa is already... Hers were always under the tree. And we're not under the tree. So... And Amadaya can't see anything. So... I mean, my guess would have been Bayram. But I guess...
Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once? We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager. But it turns out, we're at a moment in time before the village issued the commission.
I'm not sure how that helps.
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
It does. I guess we try that one then.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Huh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory.
So to the tree then.
Yeah, that's where they'll be.
Got it. Alright. So I was right about the tree and us being in the wrong place. To the tree! And we can finally see this mystery dude. With big dad energy. There he is! Get him! We found
So,
him.
you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Aw, look at she has a crush. That's so cute. Wholesome.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Aw, no, she misses you a lot.
Are those your friends over there?
Maybe. Are we friends? Do I like you? We finally found him. But why does he look kind of familiar? Because of his eyes?
Oh, right. This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
Oops. I think we made it awkward.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
You're... what? From Donryu? Factoring in the memories, the Abyss Order, the Loom of Fate, and everything else, I need to think of the one person that can connect all of this together. Ah! I'm not good with names! the Vidurfolder?
Dane's brother. One of the 5 sinners of Donryu. The one who stole the power of the Abyss.
Yeah, that seems to make sense.
No.
No?
That doesn't seem right. I need to think about this some more.
But Abyss!
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate. The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality.
This one?
You're... Caribert Alberic.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw... the me from back then.
I'll be honest, I don't remember.
This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her.
Why not stay?
But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
But she likes you. Oh, Jesus. No, he's messing with our mind. I can't read that! It's traveler language, I can't read it though. It's loading. Must be quite the scene. Ooh! Proof of existence. So, my dude, why can't you stay? Atosa seems to really like you. And you seem like you like her. So, why not just stay? Oh, that's not good.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all, as you well know.
Do I? I feel like I'm forgetting things that I should remember. It's been too long since we played. You look exhausted. You alright?
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived.
Okay. It's a rare opportunity for me as well. I should try to learn as much information from Caribert as I can. Can I know both? Maybe if I ask him, he'll tell me both. What happened to you?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate. But, despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of fate.
Caribert is dead. That's why he no longer exists outside of people's memories. That's sad.
As for your question, the loom of fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Weaving ley lines?
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But, as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower-level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
That seems dangerous. Was the source of your ability to implant memories?
Yes. I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
So the memories that suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Caribert through the half-finished Loom of Fate. So he's intentionally implanting memories into Dane's mind. Or was it him? Was it somebody else implanting the memories into Dane's mind? Because it doesn't really seem like Caribert would have motivation to want to get Dane to give us or reveal the location of the Tiller's Eye. Because he kind of seems like he is not happy about the way things went. So it makes sense that he would be trying to foil the plot, not trying to complete the plot. Also, he's kind of hanging out with people and just being nice to them. So I wonder if he gave Dane the memories of us. Maybe he was trying to warn Dane that they're trying to get the eye? And that was his way of, like, putting the memory in his head, like, hey, you're gonna accidentally give them the eye, so make sure you don't? I don't know. Makes sense, but I'm still lost as to why he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents of Vimara Village. Exactly. Why did you implant memories into the people of Vimara Village?
That. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well.
Well, seems like you were trying to be kind.
I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if I had a chance at life.
So that's why. I did kind of guess. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memories really count as living?
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless?
It's not meaningless.
But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa.
Aww.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village.
The cute
I was
little
curious,
figures.
so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago.
It's not stupid.
Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
In the end, this all stems from the tragedy that occurred in Donryu back then. Yep. Everyone's looking for you.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
As I understand it, even though you only appeared in those memories, your existence was a great comfort to them. Yup. They all believe you once lived among them.
I know.
They miss you. Continue this conversation some other time. Dane might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
What? He knows what's going on and we don't! Settled?
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The loom of fate has already been completed.
What? Loom of Fate is already complete? That means the eye of the first field tiller must have fallen into the hands of the Abyss. Oh no. Our brother beat up Dane.
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan.
But he never gave me the eye. Oh no.
That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Huh? Oh. He gave Dane a false memory of giving it to me. Oh no! Oh, that's why the camera was all shaky.
before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait.
We did get tricked. I knew it.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
When Dane froze up back then, it was because a false memory was being implanted in his mind. No wonder.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
Dane had the eye this whole time, until the Abyss Order took it away. Not sure there's anything we could have done. No, because we had no idea. What are you planning to do with the Loom of Fate?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the Prince is planning.
Why did you need it completed?
Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist.
You said yourself that there's no way for you to come back. And if completing the loom takes away your ability to be in people's memories, then what was the point? Like, 'cause you're sad about leaving the village.
In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
What was it?
You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster.
Now I remember! Oh, I remember this dude now! I remember him and the whole quest with the little hilichurl.
That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls.
The story?
In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
Wow. That's quite a story. That's quite the motivation. His only goal was to make them feel better. Had a device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all he wanted to do with it was to offer the hilichurls a moment of comfort and peace.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
It was very meaningful indeed.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Man.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Hi?
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
No hugs for us. Sad face.
Well, how about a conversation?
Oh, we can finally get some answers? We are missing so much information.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
What are you gonna do with the Loom of Fate?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time. Before the heavenly principles awaken.
Heavenly principles are still asleep?
Yes. For 500 years now. Ever since the cataclysm in Conria. There's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne, yes?
Yeah.
Such a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be. Or what might trigger it.
You really hate the Heavenly Principles, don't you? So that must be why they're gathering, like, getting the Loom of Fate and gathering the Gnosis and stuff. They're preparing for the Heavenly Principles to awaken. Why should we be afraid of that?
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the Heavenly Principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
Well, hold on, but wait. You're the one with the loom now. Heavenly Principles are kinda tyrants, aren't they? Showed up here, put a dome over the world, and stole power from the dragons, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good summary. But, also, you're the ones with the Loom of Fate in your hands now. So, like, it kind of seems like maybe you played a part of, you know, him being dead and gone.
Lumine?
Yes?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
Because I'm missing a whole lot of information.
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me. You wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer.
Oh no.
In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here.
What?
Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
Oh, that sucks.
You're only telling me this now?
That sucks. All right, can we pause? We're gonna pause when this gets out of here because I need to take a break real quick. So we will be right back. See if I can.
Still so sleepy.
No, okay.
Paimon's head feels
We'll be
all
right back.
fuzzy.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a nice little break. And oof. Yeah. Like, actually, we finally got information. And I mean, not that it was that much information, but we're not gonna remember any of it. We finally found our brother, and he's just gonna be, we're not even gonna remember. We're gonna be like, damn, it feels like something important happened that I should remember, but I don't. Ugh.
Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here.
Cool.
Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured.
We should check on Dane.
He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
He never changes, does he? Nope. That do be Dane.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Curry Bear.
We remember that? I thought we weren't supposed to remember that.
He was the villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
Caribird and I talked for a while, and he told me about the Loom of Fate. I remember that?
Really? What a score!
I guess our commission is complete then. The missing villager, the person who only existed in people's memories, was Caribert all along. But now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. We should probably just tell them the truth.
Well, what happened after that?
I can't seem to remember. Maybe I'm just tired? I feel like something else happened, but why can't I remember? Because everything exploded and shattered into glass, and all the memories are gone. Not sure why, but it almost feels like I lost something. Aww! Aww! Sad face. Aww.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
No.
Wayra, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers.
Oh?
So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently.
Aww. That's so wholesome and sad. Aww. Well, at least the villagers don't think he's just randomly missing.
And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
He gave himself a happy ending for all of them. That's so sad. So that's how Caribert said his goodbyes. That was the last memory he gave them.
Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
That's cool that he made it so they could remember his name. Make sure you remember it this time.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now.
Yeah, that's kind of sad though. Loom of Fate is complete and no one else will try to change the villagers' memories.
Paimon wonders how Atos is doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened.
She's gonna be
Paimon
really
didn't
sad.
see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
He said he was gonna leave her a note. Maybe he gave her the actual truth. Let's see. Do you think it would be better for her to have the truth? I think she kind of deserves the truth.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
Oh. Oof. Ah, this one's tough. I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him.
It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life.
Yep.
I'm just happy I got to meet him. So, who cares what happens in the future, right?
That's sad.
Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face.
Yeah.
I was dumped, wasn't I?
No. You weren't dumped.
Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
He had his reasons that I guess he decided not to tell you.
You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
It's not about him having a
thanks
heart.
for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now.
Hers can't.
Oh, right. Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
No, I said I don't remember. What was it that happened? I can't remember. Feels like there's something in my pocket. What? Did Kari Bear leave us a note?
A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
You must get along with each other, the two of you. Aww. Aw, look, they look so cute! Aww. Quest complete. To be continued. We got a cute picture! Aw. That was actually a pretty cute picture. That was pretty cute. Oh, we should do this first. Because that'll give us other things in the battle pass. So we can do that all at once. Oh, we need to change our party. There we go. Make sure we're getting that free, easy companionship XP.
Add Astro. Thank
Don't
you
forget to do your dailies. Or just some quests or explorations to get credit. You know, whatever works. Just don't forget to do them. Free stuff! Heck yeah. We love getting the free stuff. There's nothing... Nah, nothing in the other thing. Get our battle pass. Free stuff. We're supposed to use our resin. Oops. Well, we're probably not doing that. How long is left in the battle pass? Okay. We've still got the month. We'll finish the battle pass. We'll get it done. It'll be fine. Anyway. I think that'll be it for stream today. Let's go over our achievements. We got a few. Okay, I think it goes in this order. Investigate someone who only exists in people's memories. The town where only I am missing. That's a reference to my favorite anime. If you haven't seen Erased, it's a really, really good anime. And that's a really, really sad reference. Anyway. Long-awaited moment. Without your knowledge, Dainsliff crossed swords with your sibling. The proof of existence. Enter Care Bear's realm of consciousness. And bedtime story. Complete bedtime story. I don't think we got anything else. Yep, that was it. So that is it. Let's go ahead. Close it up. Log it out. Be done for today. Was a good little stream. Not too long. Not too short. Just enough to get back into things. Just a little bit of scuff. We tried. We tried not to have scuff. But inevitably, there was scuff. Let me get things opened up here. We gotta figure out who we're raiding out into. Actually... Ooh, this is a tough decision, because, somebody that I know recently is on the front page. Do you guys want to see Black Myth Wukong? We're gonna raid out into Mally Sprout. This is somebody new who you probably... I don't think we've raided them yet before. So, this will be new. Let's see if I got the Golden Kappa, actually. Let's see. Did we... No! I don't have it. I don't get the Golden Kappa. Sad face. Well, anybody who did get the Golden Kappa from the hype train, go ahead and have some fun and use that so we can show off our shiny golden emote. Get ready for the raid. Grab the raid message. Thanks for coming, everyone. It was so good to see you all again. I missed you a lot. And I will see you all next time. And we'll continue the story that we are so far behind on. Bye, everyone. Toot-roo.